Hello and welcome to the Den. My name is Eric and it's Friday. So this week on the Den, we are doing our hometowns. And unfortunately, I'm nowhere near my hometown, and I honestly haven't lived there in a really, really long time. So I'm going to do the next best thing, and I'm going to use Google Earth to show you my hometown. All right, let's go. Okay, so here we are at the west end of State Route 125 in southern Ohio, going into the village of Bethel, and this is what was my high school. So you can see over here behind the telephone pole is our football field, and that is where I would march with the marching band. And yeah, I went to this school for 4 years, and I don't miss it at all. Okay, over here on the right is the Gold Star chili, which is, if you don't know it, Southern Ohio has like a whole big chili culture thing, and Gold Star is one of the two main purveyors of Cincinnati-style chili. Gold Star is a different flavor, slightly than the Skyline recipe, but this was the one that my family preferred. So there you go. And you know, true to all places, there is a McDonald's. And this is the public library, the Bethel branch of the Clermont County Public Library. The public library system in Southern Ohio is regional, and so the counties own their own library buildings, and they're part of their own consortium. So this was not the one that I went to growing up. I actually went to one that is no longer there. This is like the nice, new, awesome little public library building. And most of what you're going to see through here is like fast food and gas stations. So over here we have the Skyline Chili, which is new. That actually used to be a pool hall. And then over to the left, we have Frisch's Big Boy. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's just a burger joint. It's a classic burger joint, actually, but it's got a really awesome little mascot. And if I can pan over here, there you see him. There is the Frisch's Big Boy holding his giant burger the size of his head in his red and white checkered pants. That is the only grocery store in town, the IGA, the Independent Grocers Association. This is the Bethel Feed Mill. And you can see it's actually like a working feed shop. Like, people actually do have horses and cows and other kinds of livestock and animals and stuff, and that is where they go and get their supplies. Dollar store, nothing major. So over here on the left is Witchard's Oil, which is one of the only self-service gas stations that's still, not self-service, but full-service gas stations that is still in operation. It's a family-owned business, and a friend of mine worked there. Churches, the beginnings of the many churches of Bethel. I didn't show you the sign at the front of the town. As you come in, there's a big sign that says, "The Churches of Bethel welcome you." And then right next to that is a sign for Steve Newman, the World Walker. The one other claim to fame of my hometown. We have a Guinness World Record holder who was from there. Over here on this side of the street is the Ben Franklin Five and Dime, which is a little shop that sells art supplies, sewing supplies, model cars and planes, and candy. And it's just super cool. And then over here is the gas station, where I had one of my first jobs. I used to work at the Subway right here in the BP. It was something else back in the day, but it is now a BP, and I was a sandwich artist at that Subway at the gas station. So over here on the right is the Grant Memorial Building. It's in memorial to Ulysses S. Grant, who is from the region. And this is our little city hall. It's not town hall, village hall, I don't know. And this is where the public library was when I was born. It was here on the second floor, which is now like a historic archives, and the first floor is like a courthouse type of deal. Okay, so this right here is the Midway Theater. It's now out of business, but it may have been bought by somebody else to take it over, but it was the only movie theater in town. They only showed things that were up to a PG rating for a while because town ordinances forbade them to show anything else. And then over here on this side is, this actually used to be a video store, Mel's Video. And Mel's Video was owned by the chief of the emergency medical technicians. And he also did VHS rentals. Over here is our local pizza shop, Grandma's Pizza. It's a small chain, family owned, all Greeks. So it's not Grandma's, it's Grandma's. That's their last name. And then, yes, this was it over here. So I'm going to zoom up a little bit. One more click. Okay. This little strip mall area here was the public library when I was growing up. So it was one of these little ones, I think it was this one right here, was the public library. And over here where this Domino's Pizza is, was the pharmacy where my mom and I worked. And now it sells tobacco products and pizza. This was my pediatrician, Dr. Mendoza's place down here. Well, that's it. I know I didn't really get too in-depth with stuff, and I didn't get to show you my house, but Google Earth is super slow, and I had to cut a lot out of this video to make it fit within the time frame. So I hope you enjoyed what you saw. As you probably could have seen, I grew up in a really small town. Everybody knew everybody, and yeah, that's me. That's where I grew up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel. And I will see you all next Friday. Cheers!